Hey guys, and welcome to another video. This is probably going to be my last video of the year, and I've been thinking a lot and reflecting on this year as a whole, how my content has evolved over this year, the kind of writing and exercise that I've done. And I think something that's really popular right now is all these social media sites and stuff like that are doing a Wrapped. So for example, one that's really popular is the Spotify Wrapped. Here's mine right here. Strava Wrapped. Here's mine right here. And also one that came up for me is YouTube Wrapped. So any YouTube creators, you get like a summary of your entire year. So here's my one right here. And before I go any further with this video, I just want to have a big shout out to all the people who've been watching my videos. There's people who comment on every single one of my videos. I know you guys, you are here day in, day out, and you're my #1 fans, so I appreciate you guys so much, because without you, these videos probably wouldn't go anywhere. So thanks very much, guys. Alright, to give this video some structure, I've already thought about some topics that I want to talk about. This isn't going to be a TED talk that goes for an hour. I'm just going to condense this down into these. So I'm going to talk about my best video of the year, the most fun video to make of the year, cycling progress that I've made, my goals for next year, things about gear in my bike, and also just any other things on fitness. Lastly, I want to cover off some stuff about the cycling club, as well as just the social rides and stuff that I do. This year was pretty big for my channel because it's the first time that I've actually had a serious goal of growing the subscriber base, as well as producing better quality content. And my most popular video of the year, this is no surprise, but it was my Lab 71 Cannondale video. And this one was quite strategically timed with the release of the Lab 71. Kaish gave me heaps of help that let me film in their workshop and do a complete bike build video, and that was really fun to make. So I had heaps of fun doing that. Unfortunately, because this was quite early on in my video making career, I wasn't monetized at the time, and I just used heaps of copyrighted music. So even though it's my most watched video, I've made absolutely $0 from it. Probably the most fun video to make, and sadly sometimes the videos that I find fun to make don't correspond with success on YouTube, was actually the gel eating video that I made to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. So this is one where I sat down with a couple of my friends, I bought a whole bunch of gels that my subscribers suggested to buy, and we just ate them all on camera. And it was actually so much fun just to do that, and I really enjoyed making that video. And look, I don't mind eating gels either. I've got a bit of a sweet tooth. At the start of 2023, I made a lofty goal of reaching 10,000 kilometers. Unfortunately, I didn't quite meet that. I think I got a tad over 8,000, but you know what? Cycling is just such a time-consuming sport, and trying to fit it in between work and editing videos and doing other things in my personal life, it's just hard to find the time to do all the long rides and stuff like that. So I am happy with 8,000, and I feel like it was a pretty satisfactory amount. However, my goals for next year is to still stick to that 10,000 kilometer goal, which quick calculation here shows me it's 192 kilometers a week on average. But I think personally it's probably to improve my fitness with a similar amount of time invested in the sport. So what that means is maybe some more targeted training. One thing that I am happy that I did was I did my very first crit this year. Yes, I know I left it all the way till middle of December to give it a go, but I am going to springboard that into next year, and this rolls into my goals for next year, which is to do more targeted training. The kind of riding that you just do as part of your club rides and stuff is nothing like doing a crit ride. For example, riding 100 kilometers for multiple hours at just say a tempo pace does not compare to doing these massive surges out of corners and going up hills for a bike, which is essentially a 30 to 40 minute crit. So I feel like I can really benefit from some targeted training, and I'm going to do some of that early next year once I come back from my holiday, and I'm really keen to share that with you guys. 2023 was also a massive year for me because I got my brand new Trek Amonda. I've made a video about how I built up that bike, but that was the first time where I actually got a frame by itself, and then I built up all the components around the bike. Look, I know that it is not the most bling build or anything like that, but I had a lot of fun just selecting the components that I wanted to put on that bike and personalizing it and making it a little bit more custom. Now I know what you want to know. Am I thinking of any upgrades for this bike? I am thinking about some kind of things, but this kind of stuff always comes up to how you weigh the the benefit versus the cost of it. And I think I'm really in the diminishing returns side of cycling right now. For example, I could spend a few $1,000s to get a new wheel set, but realistically, is it going to make me any faster, or maybe it'll make me 100 grams lighter? So I need to figure out if that's worth it. The last thing in the fitness topic that I want to cover off really quickly is something that I picked up this year, which is running. So running is a sport that I've been doing with my fiance. I did think about making some videos for it, but I thought, I'll just keep it between us and I won't bother her with the GoPro. But I'm really glad that I could do one of my first running events this year, which was the Sydney Marathon 10K. And I think I did pretty good in that. And we're quite excited to try and do further distances in 2024. And in fact, we've already bought a couple of event tickets. So the next event we are targeting is the April Canberra Half Marathon, and I think that one would be really good. And we've set ourselves a goal of about 2 hours. If we can get under that, I'll be really happy. So when I get back next year, if you follow me on Strava, I'm sure you'll see quite a bit of running activities. Alright, finally on the club side of things, Pastries.CC has absolutely exploded. If you go on Strava right now, we have over 400 members. That is really humbling to see, as well as hundreds of people in our WhatsApp chat who participate in our conversations and join our rides, and I think that is awesome. Something that I'm really proud of is that we managed to design our own kit with Attacker, and we've actually done a re-release of that kit. So if that is something that you would like to purchase, please get on that really quickly. The window to buy that is very short. I think it's going to end in the next couple of days, but that will be for our team kit that you've seen me wear in a couple of the videos. And if you like it, this is your opportunity to get it. What have we got planned for 2024? Look, I'm really hoping that we can get more ride leaders in Pastries.CC, which will enable us to do more variety of weekend rides, as well as potentially running multiple groups. And that would be massive for us, because we could run a fast group and a slow group and make it a lot more welcoming for newer riders, as well as catering for people who are a bit more experienced. Alright guys, I don't want to sound too soppy or sentimental, but thank you so much to all the people who've joined me on this journey this year. Whether you've been on the bike and joined in the rides, you've sat at the cafe and had a chat to me, you've come up and just said hello, or you've just been sitting and watching my videos and leaving a like and a comment. Everyone that I've interacted with has formed the wider cycling community, which I love so much. It is such a welcoming community, and I think everyone really contributes to it in their own way. So I just want to take this moment to thank all of you, the people watching this video or people that I ride with. Thank you for motivating me, inspiring me, and pushing me past my limits this last year, and I really look forward to 2024. Look, for me personally, this sport would be nothing without you guys, so I have you guys to thank. Alright guys, have a really safe new year. I'm going to be away for the first couple of weeks of January, but I cannot wait to get back into it. Alright, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.